very wide, over 1 meter. A little bit unusual. The kitchen, very old, and the rest of the kitchen. Let's go from the other end. And the boiler is over here, and move that outside. And here is the other end. Alright, so it's another little quick video. You can see, I think right there, that's the hole where the water can come in, and just where the white paper meets that eaves also is a big crack. So you can see also at the end. I'm going to go to the other end, and you can see here is one of the main partitions, which is just next to the bathroom. There's also nothing to hold that and that together. And then if I look that way, it's the same thing. All the way to the end there's nothing. So there should be 2 or 3 like 4x4 holding that together with bolts. So that's what I'm going to do. So I added those 2 beams, and you can see there's 2 bolts to hold them in place. So there's one, this is the end of the house, and this is over here next to the bathroom, and that's the way it should have been done right in from the beginning. And so later I'm going to add 2 at the other end of the house near the toilet, on one on each side of the toilet, because obviously it should be some there too as well. So today I'm doing the window sills. I just installed one now. This is cypress, in Japanese hinoki. It has a very nice aromatic smell, and then after that I just gotta fill that gap there, and then I can do the putty. Since I want to finish that room, that has to be done of course before. And just now I just put the glue, so what I gotta do is put the braces vertical and horizontal to make sure it stays against the wall. So I finished the windows, this one and then the other one here. And you can see also that I did the putty. So tomorrow I'm gonna take a day off, go snowboarding, and it's a big day today. Painting the kitchen and the living room, so put some plastic, keep some of the dust away. And by tonight it will be painted this color. Alright, remove a lot of stuff and let the dust start. It looks so different when it's painted. So yesterday I was hoping to finish painting the kitchen, and I came across some unexpected delay. I don't know if you can see this, but the 2 color paints. So I had bought some paint earlier in the week, and then when I opened the can it was completely different. Here's another example. So the paint on the red is some paint I bought that was kind of similar, just to give it a first coat, because New Year's is coming and we have some guests coming. So later it'll be the same color as that, but for now it's a little bit darker. So obviously I wasn't expecting that, so now I can't paint until the new year, because now it's the holiday and nobody's working. So that's too bad, but it's amazing how... Alright. So I've been waiting for a couple of months to finish this kitchen and living room. There was a problem with the paint I mentioned in previous videos. I couldn't get the same color as what I started with, but it's been 2 months. I wanted to finish by the end of the year last year. Now it's almost the end of February and I'm still waiting, so I decided that today I'm finally gonna paint it. I'm just gonna find a color that's as close to what we had before. So now I'm just taking everything away from the walls to be ready to paint. So hopefully you can see that color there. So the left is the color that I wanted. So this is the reason I didn't want to change the color, is that now I got a tape all around this cabinet, and there's a lot of corners. That's why I painted it before, because it's so much easier. Alright, so there you have it, the rainbow kitchen. So there's 3 colors. So this is the old color, no, this is the original color that I was planning to paint, and then I used that color because it was the closest to this. But then now I went to this color, which is kind of, they call it light orange. And if you look here, this is kind of what it's going to look like, because this had already 2 coats. So because the under paint is darker, like you can see over there, it's going to need 2 coats. So total will be 3 coats, and that's not actually a bad thing, because it's the kitchen, and it gets a lot of, I guess, grease and other things. So the rainbow kitchen. Alright, so I finished painting the room last weekend, and also I finished the ceiling. It's a different color, I mentioned in the previous video. So this is called light orange, and actually I really like that color. We had a similar color, almost like peach, right? And you might have noticed in the beginning, when I was working, I was trying to work with slippers, and that's not a good idea. I kind of slipped off the step ladder and I made a hole, so I had to fix that. And I started moving a few things. In the next few days we're going to move the living room back in here. So this was before the living room. And the kitchen. Eventually this door will be removed until the hallway is kind of better insulated. I'll leave it like that. Here's the fridge. So now I put the door at the water heater, so it's quieter. And something that I don't know exactly what to do about is when I put the silicone here, some of it was spread onto the paint, and then now the new paint doesn't stick on it, so I don't know, I have to sand it or do something to get the paint to stick to it. But